So Warzone 2 is 2 days away, and so we're going to go over the best guns that you guys need to unlock before Warzone 2 actually ends up coming. Before we get into this video, if you guys drop a like and a sub, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers right now. We just hit 7,200, so thank you guys for the support, and let's get right into the best guns to level up. The number one gun that you're going to need for Warzone 2.0 is going to be the Vaznev. This thing absolutely is a laser. Now, as far as attachment goes, and this is what the pros are running on this thing, all I'm pretty much running is a muzzle that's got vertical and horizontal Brady control, and then we've got a laser, and then we've got a stock. On subs, you're not going to want to run a ton of attachments, and sprint speed, ADS speed is definitely the best thing in the game. If you can get aim walking speed, that's also pretty good in this game since there's no like B hopping and slide canceling. It's going to be really helpful for you just moving quicker. The M4 this year is an absolute staple. You're going to need this thing for Warzone. It is going to absolutely shred. The thing just has zero recoil, and it's going to be really good for long-range gunfights, mid-range gunfights, close-range gunfights. This is the gun for MW2. It's not even close. The M4 is really amazing and really strong this year, and it just absolutely mows at pretty much every distance and every gunfight. This is the class that I'm running, and a lot of pros are running. I took this from actually Attach, who is a CDL pro player. The next gun you're going to need is going to be the TAC 56. This thing is an absolute shredder. It is so much fun this year. This gun is really, really good. It is the Scar, obviously, and this is going to be the gun I'm probably using in Warzone. It is just all around. This thing shreds close range, mid-range, and you see that this thing has zero recoil. Absolutely zero recoil. I just shredded that guy from like 40 meters away. It is unreal. This is going to be my gun of choice in Warzone 2. This is the class that I am running, basically a bunch of speed stuff and damage range stuff, and this thing is great. I haven't messed with the tuning that much. I think I did a little bit, but the only thing I really changed was the armor piercing rounds and upping the damage range a little bit. As far as snipers go, the MCPR is the best sniper, and it's going to be the sniper that you're going to want to end up running. This thing is really, really strong because the ADS is pretty quick. You can see that I'm ADSing pretty quick right there, and it's just so strong. It's like the strongest sniper in the game. I don't think this thing is going to one-shot body shot, but it should one-shot headshot on pretty much every range, and it's so good at long range that like there's no reason that you should use anything else. Maybe tweak the little bit of the idle whenever you're aiming in, because it is a little bit strong. You kind of have to end up making sure that you line up that shot, but I'm sure that this thing is still going to be the strongest thing in Warzone, and the reason that it is the way it is on my class is because I have the sprint to fire speed absolutely railed up. This is what I'm running on it. Pretty much no weapon tuning, just damage range, and more damage range, and if I can get ADS and sprint speed, I'm putting that stuff on. The cheesy gun in Warzone 2.0, the one that's going to be really fun, is going to be the Fennec. This is kind of the class that I'm running right here, but this thing is definitely it just shreds more than any other gun in the game. I don't even know how to explain it. This thing close to mid-range is unreal. It's better than anything. The only problem is there, like you can see right here, if I'm going to shoot somebody really far away, you're just not going to kill him. So this is a close to mid-range weapon, and that's why you run an overkill with this. Either a sniper or let's say an M4 in Warzone, and this thing will absolutely eat. The SPR is going to be good. I'm not really going to talk about it this much in this video, but I will show you guys my setup for it. Obviously, it ADSs so well, but the problem with this is the damage range is terrible on the SPR. So unless you're really close and headshotting them, like you can see, I don't even get a headshot right there. I have to actually shoot him twice to end up getting the kill. So I don't think it's going to be that good. I just think that this is going to be something that you're not going to want to use in Warzone. It's good in pubs, but it's not going to be good in Warzone, especially for a sniper for long ranges. I mean, this thing has pretty much worse range than my Fennec, which is just, I just don't know why you wouldn't use a Fennec instead of a SPR. The last AR we're talking about is going to be the AUG, man. I love the AUG this year just because the ADS is so good. This thing is definitely the best all-around AR. I think it's better than the Kastov 7.62. This thing absolutely shreds. It's between this and the AK-74U. Pretty much all the ARs are really strong, but I can see these ARs being a little bit better and absolutely melting in MW2. As far as other guns go, the only other two classes I think will be somewhat good are going to be RAL LMGs and RPKs because the damage on these things are unreal, and you can kind of make them lasers. It's just the ADS and these things are so slow that it's just tough to run around and get high kill gameplays when you're walking around with an absolute slug for a gun. So I don't think that these things are going to be necessarily the greatest. As far as shotguns go, the Bryson 890 isn't going to be bad. This is a good gun. The only thing with this is obviously it's really cheesy, But I think this thing's going to be the best thing. Obviously, the semi-auto shotguns are usually better than the pump action shotguns, just because I don't feel like the Lockwood will be that good. Maybe the Expedite will be alright, but I still think the Bryson 890 is going to be the best shotgun if you're going to want to run that. SMGs, I would stay away from anything other than really the Vaznek and the Fennec. I don't think any of the rest of them are pretty much strong. The Lockman MP5 isn't terrible. I'll say that it's a close third between the first two. But other than that, all these other guns are not going to be good for Warzone. I hope this vid ended up helping you guys out. If it did, make sure you guys drop a like and a sub. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and peace.